Hi, and welcome to part 1 of the vocabulary tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be talking about the vocabulary and how it's structured and how you can search it and find the correct generator to use when you're keywording your images. The vocabulary has over 13,000 generators and approximately 150,000 associated keywords. Now, how do you get to the vocabulary? You do that by clicking on the vocabulary tab. You can get to the vocabulary from any of these screens. You go to vocabulary, and when you want to return, you can either click up here or you click here on this button icon, and it says return to entry. If I was in the review screen and I went to the vocabulary, it would say return to review. So wherever you are, it returns from whence you came. Alright, let's go back to entry. Now, one of the things about the vocabulary is that when I'm entering a generator, it's very hard to know what is in the vocabulary. So, for instance, if I were to forget that the word wedding ring or engagement ring, I could just put the word ring in, go to vocabulary, it shows me ring, and it shows me all the related generators. These generators are related to ring because they have the word ring in one of these boxes. For the moment, let's look at this layout so you can understand a little bit about the structure of the vocabulary. First of all, you have the generator, and then you have the associated keywords arranged in 3 columns. These 3 columns correspond to your vocabulary options: non-repetitive, singular, singular, and plural. This is the non-repetitive, this is the singular, and the plural. If I have the option set to singular and plural, then I'm going to use these 4 words are going to be attached to this image when I use the word ring. So to understand that, is very important that these are the words, the associated keywords that are going to be generated when you choose this generator. Now, another important concept is the categories. This tells the program where the word ring is going to appear, and it's set for objects and creatures, and you can see all the different names here correspond to all the different boxes in the layout. So marriage is an emotion concept, close-up people is a people style, young adult couple is a people, and ring is an object. You can also, this is very helpful here for now because I can look through and you can see kind of the width of the depth of the vocabulary. We go from belly button ring to boxing ring to a bread ring, to a candle ring, a growth ring, gymnastic ring. Everything that has a ring in it is in here, down to wedding ring or engagement ring. And so this is a way for you to go through the vocabulary and discover the words that you need when you want to use one. So you can just then click back on vocabulary and enter in engagement ring and wedding ring. Another way to search through the images is to go with find, and that is the traditional find button, and that brings up the search box. Now, this search box is more complicated than many because it can search through different parts of the vocabulary. So if I wanted to just search on generators, I'll search for the word dog, then I choose generators. And it finds all this with all the different dogs in it. When I go here and I choose exact match, it's going to find only one record, dog, and it's not going to show any related ones. When I go back and I say, okay, I want to not find an exact match, and I want to search the keywords, then I have this. Is it going to search in non-repetitive, the singular, or the singular and the plural, or just the plural? So if I said, usually, safe for all, but if I want to find if a certain word is just a non-repetitive, then I would choose non-repetitive and search there. And then I could just search for a plural term too. So we'll just say all, and we'll say find. Then once again, now I have 72 related generators, and I can see all of them, and again I can navigate down and see dog collar if I want, and go over to beware of dog sign, and all the different words. Now another thing to be aware of, and what's very helpful, is when you're searching for concepts. When I'm looking at an image and somebody, let's say, is angry, so let's say I look for anger in the image and I say find, but they're angry, but I'm not sure what kind, there's maybe a specific emotion that you're looking for. You can now look through the related images and say, oh, these are different ones: sullen, upset, angry. So then I might look up and say, oh, mad. Another way of searching is that when I highlight mad, I can go to edit, find, and I can find all generators with highlighted keywords. So now I find this, which is pretty much the same group, but then there's like confrontational. I click on confrontational, and I can see that there's like the word aggressive. Go to aggressive, and I think I do Control R, and I find so this again is a way of searching through the database, through the vocabulary, to find the perfect generator for how you want to describe your images. Alright, that's the end of part 1, and in part 2 we'll describe how you can add keywords and manipulate the words and arrange them the way you want. Thank you very much.